Hi, welcome back, it's Anders, and we're back with Stellaris, and we're back with the donut map, and here we are. So we're the Kel Azan up here, the purple lot. From the last episode we just won the two planets here, which gave us a third, and then I was able to add this to that sector, add this one in. I've added Quesmethar to the original sector at the top there. So we've actually increased by 5 planets, 5 systems actually, and doing really well. The Spectre has moved off down here to Lessem. The Stellarite Devourer is still there. That will hopefully just stay there around that sun for the time being until we've got a fleet that's actually either got the technology great enough to take it out. So probably need some lances to be able to do that a bit more efficiently, or till we got it up to about 20-30k, which we're on target for doing. If you notice the ship numbers up here, we're up to 526 total units. That's because every single system now has a starbase. So this is where the new interfaces that come in with 1.3 have been very useful, to be able to centrally manage all the systems you've got. Ooh, we just need a leader there. Right, let's put that in now. We're going to have we'll do recruitment costs just for the time being. So when we actually click through this, you can see here that we've got a star base everywhere. We've got solar panels for power, and there where we've got more important systems, more frontline systems, we've actually got the synchronized defenses going in, giving it some weaponage. I'm waiting for the AI to actually catch up and realize that it needs to get power sorted out. We're low on power all over the place. I have been feeding some power into the system manually from my global reserves just to keep them going. And what I also need to do is, if I can just collapse this down, is, as this is a relatively new system, is just to turn this around to no income from them until such time that they're actually a little bit more proficient. So, you know, we're getting a lot of research points from them. It is useful having the research points, which is why I just left it on 25%, because that gives us a +1 gain, and we can see how well they're actually doing as they start to evolve. Some other things I'm thinking about doing is, now that the map is starting to evolve, this sector up here is doing relatively well. This sector here is quite well self-contained with its resources, so coming down here to defeat the directorate here, this is probably going to be a new sector for us. You may have also noticed that we've got some flashy things on the ring, on the old donut here. Well, these are from the research. So we was meant to be going around trying to work out what in the universe is going on here. We haven't completed these at this moment in time, so I decided that whilst I was waiting for the 10-year in between the wars, and it's been a little bit longer than that, that I'd work out how to get to here and get a science vessel into these sectors and start knocking these off. So because I'm wormhole tech, as far as movement, I've had to add wormholes into here, which has actually opened up some of the other abilities with the enclaves. So we've now got more of them. So we already had the trade enclave, we've got the artist enclave, for which I don't have the resources to do what I need them to do at this moment in time. And I'm sure we found, there was a third one. Yeah, look, there's another one here as well. So Okay, that one we already knew about. So we've got some enclaves there. Haven't found any other special abilities. Do want to get the Spectre sorted out and get the Devourer resolved as well before anybody else comes in and takes those opportunities. But I'm staying on good friends. If we look down here at the diplomatic map, we're staying good friends with our immediate neighbours here. It's only the Directorate that really hate our guts. These guys are completely impartial to us, so we have a neutral understanding with them, which means we could probably get... can we get in there? No, we can't get in there to get those two. So that's going to be a little bit interesting. But generally, all in all, we're not in a bad way. There's no one around here that is going to kick us up the backside and start chewing our rear rank here. So we're pretty safe to actually continue to expand round the donut down to the 6 o'clock position down here. And you know, these guys here, they're not liked by anybody, and these ones are only liked by these ones down here. We're probably going to take them out before we get anywhere down to this empire. So we're in a pretty good position at this moment in time. So we're about to go to war. Just showing you what else has been going on. Not a lot going on with the research. We have researched a few more items, and as a result I did a quick review of the ship design. So the main thing was we've got the advanced combat computers, we've got level 4 impulse thrusters, and we've gone to level 4 in the ship sensors as well, which is rather cool. But we don't have any of the A-listed components. So we don't have regenerative shields or shield capacitors as yet, so got to watch out for that technology and technology trees so that we can just max out these boxes with regards to the ship designs. So nothing too surprising here with regards to ship design. It's all the same as what I did in a previous episode, just it's the latest and greatest with regards to it, and it's once we get up into the cruisers oh, that one was wrong. That one hasn't been done. It's once we get up into the cruisers that you notice that things are a bit different. So, take 2 of them off. Oh, that was a bit sneaky. So we've got all the coil guns here. Can we go up any more in technology with regards to... No, we're at level 3. I'm not using the auto cannons at this moment in time, mainly because the range. I mean, if we look here, medium, we've got 40 there, we've got 65 there, and we've got 50 on the sensor range. So we want something that's going to be firing in similar distance to the sensor range, not inside it. So we've got the coil gun, much the same story on all the rest of the designs. I thought I had done the cruisers here, so we'll just update this very quickly. We've got shields, we've got armour, yeah, okay, so that one's done. There we go. Just update those. I think that's about the latest. What have we got with regards to disruptors? Yeah, we don't have disruptor level 2. Yep, so that's all the latest levels there. So we don't have any of the specialized components. So let's get this done. Oh, and one more. Look how much extra power there is there for that. Yeah, once we start getting into the more top-end designs, I particularly like this one, the cruiser torpedoes. Look at that. We've customized the actual unit configuration. I do like the designs of these battleships as well. Just to be able to twist that round, I'm using the wheel mouse just to move in and out, and I'm holding right click down and moving the mouse slightly just to be able to look at these designs. Very pretty. But so I'm using the custom chassis, if you want to call it that, but the custom configuration to actually select the torpedo bow, the torpedo core, and then the gunship stern, because you only got broadside or gunship. So I decided I wanted 2 small weapons at the back, and then put all the torpedoes and missiles in the rest of it. This is most definitely going to be a ship that we're going to hold right at the back, so I made sure that we got the updated computers so that the actual AI knows what to do in a more proactive manner. But you know, once we've got a few more in the technology stack, then I'll be looking. As you have all of them there. Yep, they're all done. Once we've got more in the technology stack, then I'll be looking at doing a more detailed review of the actual ship designs themselves. The battleships, we've just got the one at this moment. This is emerging technology for us. Right. Once again, it's using Gauss level 2 and a whole load of strange configuration here. So, alright, well, before we get into our next war, we probably want to have a few of these actually. So, a broadside and an artillery. So, we probably want battleship broadside. So, broadside is an old naval term, which meant you had lots of guns on it, and we then got a broadside core, or we could have hangars as well. Ooh, yeah. And broadside. So we've got the complete broadside configuration here. So this is definitely going to be you really want to give the enemy a real hammering. So let's see what we can do with regards to a complete broadside hammering. Now, at a range of 60, the autocannons could be a pretty good option here. We'll put 3 of them on. Let's see now, I reckon at medium we've got 70. We probably want to have 2 Marauder missiles there, and we want something else that gives a bit of a punch at medium as well. Lasers, or should we have disruptors? Disruptors are going to hit their shields, which is really going to give the autocannons a real chance. So let's fill up these shots with some disruptors, and then let's finish the small off with the lasers. This gives this an all-round punch. We've got, even at small, we've got a range of 30, so that's going to be quite close in. On the medium there we've got 60, so it's going to be similar to the autocannon, so that balances all out quite well. And then we've got 70 on the torpedoes, so the torpedoes are going to launch, the disruptors and the autocannons are going to open up, and then as we get in a bit closer, we're going to have the lasers really kicking in. We could have gone small on the range 45, 30. We could have gone on the rail guns and kept it very much projectile weapon based, but the accuracy, look at the accuracy, 90% there, accuracy here is 76. So I prefer the lasers when we get down to this level. As mentioned in one of the previous episodes, we don't really have the option in the way the game is structured at this moment in time to properly be able to just stay in one cultural race of projectile weapons compared to energy. So that's a real shame. So we're going to get ourselves some of these. Let's get some shields in there. And let's complete that there. We can get rid of one of these and should we have a bit more shielding? What's our armor rating? Yeah. Right, so there's the armor rating. Need to get some of these specialized abilities. So that takes up to 55. Right, okay. Save that configuration. Right, the next one was going to be arty. So artillery, let's take all the artillery cores. Yeah, it's an interesting looking ship. So we've already got all of our special abilities on the right all set up. So right, let's see, this is artillery. So right, what are we going to be able to do? Artillery suggests long range. So large, 90. So we can send some marauder missiles in. What else we got? At 90 we can do disruptors at 80, a range of 80, so we've got 3 lots of marauder missiles, and we can do 60 there. Now we're going to do artillery at particularly long range, so let's go for disruptors. They're the same colour as the ship as well, so all the weapons are the same colour of the ship. So as far as making sure colours and cuffs match, yeah, well, we've got it sorted. Okay, so right, let's get some orange power as well. Shouldn't need too much orange power as we've got quite a lot of missiles there. Let's give this a load of shields. We haven't got any shield capacitors at this moment in time, which is a real shame. Okay, let's add one more of those in and put another one in there. There we go. Shields, armor, good. Okay, so that's arty done. Right, and the last one I want is I want it as a carrier. Okay, so here we go. So what we're gonna have, might as well go for long there. Got one there, and we'll go for. We might as well have artillery in the back there. So we've only got one fighter bay here. This is quite disappointing. I was actually hoping to have some more fighters here actually. Okay, so on this basis then let's load this up with marauder missiles, and they've got range 90, these have got range 80, and they've got range 60. What have we got on range 70? More missiles. Don't want to be missiles only, but we could load up with another 2 lots of missiles there, and then range 40, range 50, range 60. Finish off with some disruptor cannons at the back there like that. Okay, and then let's get in there with those. We're only going to go quite light on there because this thing's going to stay right at the back is the plan. I'm really disappointed we've only got one option for a hangar core. Damn. Okay, let's save that configuration. Job done. Right, so that should have given us 3. I'm going to dump the auto one. And they're all auto upgrade. So that's our battleships. We'll see how they do, but we're going to need to want a few of them. I'm going to want to upgrade these. I know some of you might think, what on earth are you doing? Why on earth do you want to upgrade these? It just makes it an overly expensive ship. Particularly with construction and with the colony ships, but most importantly really is the science vessels. The science vessels, when you send them out, they really are going to go out there and get a bashing, and it's nice if, whilst you're not watching them every second of every day, that they can actually, you know, take a few hits, get out of there, and still be pretty good. Okay, science vessels is what I was talking about. We haven't got any extra modules here. We need one of those enclaves to get additional modules there. Right, as you see, I'm just using the same configuration if I don't muff it, all the way through. The R2D2 design for the science vessel. And right, and the transport. Yep, we want you get into places as quickly as possible, making sure that you can scan items as we're going along. Right, let's just put that in. Okay. Right, that's up to there. We then got the defense platforms. So we do want to get the sensor packages updated so that they're actually detecting the ships before there's a major problem. There we go. Yeah, probably not a bad idea actually to make sure we've got some shielding at least. And then we'll get rid of the auto one down the bottom there. And what we got here, oh, this is a fortress version. Okay, that's good. Subspace snare, yeah, let's rip it in. Rip it in, rip it to pieces. If we're going to rip it in, then we might want to think about auto cannons here, to be quite honest, because it's going to pull it right in on top of us. So to change all these over to auto cannons is probably not going to be a bad idea, and because of that we're not going to need so much power. So let's top back up with armour. This is what we could really do with these extra abilities in here. Right, that's what I reckon we should do here. So it'll be vulnerable for if it's coming in from system. If it's jumping into system, it should get snared by this, pulled right in, and then we open up with as many barrels as these things can actually hit it with. we probably want a couple of different types. So we probably want this one to be called the snare, and then we probably want clear the design on that. Well, it's already on heavy station. You got point defense, medium, and you got hangar bays. You could really go to town with the hangar bays here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put heavy on the outside, and I think we're going to put medium on the inside, and then I think we're going to put some disruptors in there, and we're going to fire some what we're doing here, 11, 14. I think we're going to put some rail guns on the outside here, and to finish it off, I think what we're going to do is just throw some marine missiles in there just to complete the mix, and then this is going to be the proximity mines. So we're going to have mines here, and so that means we're going to need power. 1, 2, 4. We're going to put 2 large shields there like that, and then just fill the rest of the armor up like this, and we're still plus 25. That wasn't a bad guess. So there we go, saved that. What this now means is that I can't start a war straight away. I shot myself in the foot there. Mainly because we want to get some of these new ships. We also want to go to here, which is a round ship, and we're going to want to do an upgrade, and without the right amount of minerals, that's not going to work out very well. So it's going to take a few minutes to actually get these upgraded, get some of these new ships actually into position. So what have we got here? Yeah, we've only got 3 battleships, so probably need to get the battleships up to about 10, get about another 7 battleships, another 7 cruisers, and add about 10 each onto the corvettes and the destroyers of the different classes. So we've been recording nearly for about half an hour now, so I'm going to stop the video now. Hope you've enjoyed the ship design video that we've gone into and what's been going on. Hit that like button. By all means, please subscribe. It'll be nice to see your videos as well and what you're into, and I'll come back just before I start war. Talk to you all soon. Bye.